Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Draftosaurus. Draftosaurus is a game from Ankama Games, designed by a whole pile of people: Antoine Balza, Corentin Lebrat, Ludovic Maublanc, and Theo Riviere. Probably butchered some of those names again, I apologize. Plays 2 to 5 players, 15 minutes. All pretty accurate. I'm also going to be showing you the Marina expansion. It's just a little additional board. It's going to add a few extra dinosaurs. Well, one extra dinosaur. And it's just going to add this little piece of the board here. But in this game, what you're doing is it effectively feels like a roller, right? But what you're doing is you are drafting some dinosaurs, shaped meeples, out of a bag, a certain number. You're going to keep one, put it in your park according to some rules, try to score some points. Then you're going to pass all your dinosaurs to the player, to your left or to your right, whatever way you want to go. And then there you're going to keep doing that. There's going to be a die rolling that's going to give you some restrictions on where you can place. And you're going to do that over, depending on the player count, a certain number of rounds, until you get either 12 or 14 dinosaurs in your park. Then you're going to score. That's effectively it, but let's go to the table. Check it out. All right, so here's a game of Draftosaurus with the Marina expansion, the board at the bottom, and these cool little plesiosaur meeples, all set up for 2 players. To set up, you're going to give each player a board. The boards are 2-sided. We're going to play on the regular side. There's also a winter side. And then if you're playing with the Marina expansion, you give each player a Marina and attach it to the river. It doesn't matter if it's attached, but it looks cooler if it is. And then you're going to, in a 2-player game, you're going to use all the meeples of each color, except for 2. So all the dinosaurs are in the bag, except for 2 of each color. And there are 8 of these plesiosaurs, and 2 of them are still in the bag. Put them in the bag. And then in a 2-player game, each player is going to draw 8. You'll keep them in your hand, but I just have them in this tray so you can kind of see what's going on. But you keep them in your hand, and then we're ready to start. Now, the way the game works is, on your turn, whoever's turn it is, the first player is going to roll the die. The die is going to tell you where you can place one of your dinosaurs. You're trying to put dinosaurs into these pins to score points. Let's run through that real fast. So, this top pin here, you want to have the same dinosaur. So if I get a pink one in there, I want to keep pink going to try to get 24. This one down here is similar to that, but you want to have all different dinosaurs. So, none of the same. Over here, you just have to have 3 dinosaurs to score 7 points. Over here, you're trying to get pairs of dinosaurs. So if I could get 2 pink ones in there, they are a pair. They are worth 5 points. Then up here, I want to have... I'm saying that the dinosaur that I have up here, I have more on my board than all the other players. So if I have a T-Rex up here and I have 5 other T-Rexes, I need to make sure that I have more than everybody else. Every T-Rex you have on your board is worth an extra point. And down here, this will be the only dinosaur of that type that's in this pin. If it is, 7 points. Now, we'll talk about the plesiosaur when we get there. But you can also place a dinosaur if I have nowhere else to put it. I can throw it in the river here, and it's worth a point. Okay? All right, so let's go. So this player's first. They're going to roll the die. So this die face means you have to put a dinosaur where there's not a T-Rex. This doesn't matter right now because no one has a T-Rex. And the person that rolls the die does not have to adhere to this rule. They can put the dinosaur wherever they want. So the way the game works is you're going to take one of the dinosaurs that you've drafted and you're going to put it on your board. So let's see. I'm going to go... I want a T-Rex. So I'm going to go T-Rex and I'm going to put the T-Rex... Let's start here. And then this player has to put one in where there's not a T-Rex. That's fine. So they're going to do the plesiosaur because I want to be able to explain that. And then in a 2-player game, you're going to take one of the additional dinosaurs and you're going to remove it from the game. So I'll take this pink one out. And they don't want me getting a plesiosaur, so they'll take that plesiosaur out. All right, then it's a drafting game, so you're going to pass all your dinosaurs to the next player. Then it'll be this player's turn, and they're going to roll. All right, so we have the bathroom. What that means is dinosaurs have to be placed on the side of your board that has the bathroom sign. All right, so now there's a plesiosaur in the water. Let's talk about how those move. You're trying to move these down the water to score the most points. If you can get it all the way to the end, you're going to score 6 points. But the way you move that is by placing the appropriate dinosaur that's on the bridge into your your park. So if I place a T-Rex, I can then move this down and it's worth a couple points. And I can do pink, move it that way, or I could do the orange one and move it that way. So that's kind of what they do. They just move her down to score points. All right, so we have to do bathroom. And I think I want another T-Rex. So let's do the T-Rex up here. And then the other player is going to do, let's do orange. They're going to do an orange here. They're going to try to make an orange couple. All right, I'm going to remove another pink because there's so many pinks. They're going to remove this T-Rex because they don't want me to have it. And then we switch. Okay, then I get a roll. Okay, so we have to put it in the trees. The tree area is the area with trees. So this pin, this pin, this pin. I don't have to follow the rule. They have to follow the rule. So I think they're going to put a T-Rex down right here. And then I don't have to follow the rule. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and start doing all the different dinos. I'll get rid of this blue one here. They'll get rid of a pink one. Then we switch. And they placed the T-Rex, so this will move down. It's that player, they're rolling. Coffee, the food court side, which is this side. They don't have to follow it, but I do. So I'm going to, let's just do, I'll go here. Then this one goes away. And then what do they want to put theirs? What do they need to move? They need an orange. I don't want that. So let's just do this. And discard and done. All right, so then we'll do that same thing again. We'll draw out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Then we're going to play through it again, placing 4 more dinosaurs just the same way we did. Then we'll play through it again. We'll draw 6 and play 3. Then we'll do it again, draw 6 and play 3. At the end, we're going to have 14 dinosaurs on our board. And then we're going to score. So the way you score is you're going to score all the pins, plus additional points for your T-Rexes. So if this is how the game ended, let's just kind of make it so the game ended a little more interestingly. This will be here. This one can go down here. We'll do 3 there. We'll give them another lovebird. And we'll do 3 of the same. 2, 3. And then they're going to say they don't have any pink ones. I don't have any blue. Oh, I do have a blue one. I don't have any orange ones. I want another one of these. And I'll do this. All right. So say this is how the game ended. Then we would just figure up our points. So we start at this pin. This player would get 8 points. They'd write that down on something. Go to this pin, see if you have more of your dinosaur than the other. So I have 1, 2, 3 T-Rex. They have 1, so I get 7 points. Or no, sorry. If you have the most of that than anything else, I do not have that. I have 3 blue and I have 3 red, so I didn't do that. But I do get 3 points for each pin that has a T-Rex. So that's 3 points. They're going to get 7 points because they have 3 people in there. I get nothing. Here I'll get 6. They'll get nothing. They have a couple. They'll get 5. I'll get 5. I don't have any other orange ones here, so I'll get 7. They have no more pink. They'll get 7. And then we score where these plesiosaurs are, and I would get 5, and they would get 3. Whoever has the most points is the winner. And then if you want to, there's an alternate rule in the back. You can just flip the board over and do this side. There's also another side of the marina if you just wanted to try that out too and hook that up. So that is how you play Draftosaurus with the marina expansion. Let's go to the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was Draftosaurus. So this is a really straightforward, easy to play, little simple game with adorable little dinosaur meeples. I mean, you saw them a little bit in the overview, but There's some T-Rexes, Triceratops, awesome little meeples. All this game is a board and some meeples and a little die. And you're just trying to do the best that you can with the meeples that you draft to score the most points. You're trying to get more points than every other player. The marina adds a little extra. I mean, I showed you this side of the board here. Got a couple paths you can go to score some points, but on the other side, it's a little easier. Couple options of dinosaurs to be able to move that plesiosaur, and you're just trying to score more points. It's more options, which options are always good. Not necessary, but I like it. So I wanted to include it just because it doesn't add a ton, and I think it's cool. See, I'm not going to belabor this too much. Production's amazing. Rule book is super straightforward. Lays out how you score on both sides of the board. That's the summer. That's the alternative winter park. Got 2-player rules. It's great. No issues there. I love the art. I love the meeples. And it's just fun. So I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 7, not a 7, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale that means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that was Draftosaurus with the Marina expansion from Uncommon Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.